So I decided just to try and do a quick video. My head's not all the way in, but that's okay. That doesn't matter. This matters. This doesn't matter. Okay.
Get out here.
Hey, shh. Mama's doing a video. So I get asked a lot how to make bows. Normally I shoot these videos after everybody's gone to bed. You can probably hear the kid and hear panting from the moose. So I apologize for that, but I just wanted to do something quick just so you don't have to watch a whole thing just to get the part with the bow. So this is just the bow. Okay, I always do 5 to 6 colors that match the wreath, what I'm doing, what I'm working on right now. I've got this sign, love my cat. I'm not a cat person, I'm actually allergic, but I have a lot of friends who love cats, so that's what I'm doing. And also, this is going to be the base. This is a poof with ruffles on the ties, and this is the worst sweater. I'm gonna have to get a new one. Mesh just hooks it. So we've got our corresponding colors, and if you're like me, you're gonna start off with like stacks of ribbon. So I also have these options, and these, and a couple more that just fell. So, and then you narrow them down. I always like to have at least 2 of the 2-inch, and then 3 of the 1.5 inches. You can kind of play around with whatever you like, whatever colors, patterns you like, whatever looks best when you line them up and say, this is what I want. But I always do at least 5, unless if I'm doing what I like to call a small starburst bow, which is the same kind of the same technique with the layering, only you don't do loops. You just do tells, and it looks like a little starburst, and then you put like a little accent of something in like a little ornament and bobble or something. So what we're gonna do is for this one, we're gonna start off with 10-inch tells first and 5-inch loops. So we're gonna take our first ribbon. Always get pins because chaos happens. You get me enough? Okay. Also, again, I got most of this on clearance for Christmas, but I'm using it for a kitty wreath. So when you go shopping and see clearance stuff, buy whatever you like, because don't think in season, because you can use it literally anytime, any old time. Okay, so I'm lined up here, and I always use Bodabra because honestly, I've never had to get any fancier than that. I love it. It is my best friend. Okay, so got 10, and we twist because there is a right and wrong side of a ribbon. And then get right here to 5, do our 5-inch loop, kind of crinkle it so we see where we measured, and then go down, or we sit, and it slides around, so you gotta make sure, double check that you're where you want to be. Okay, and then at the rate I'm going, I'm going to be out of Christmas ribbon by the time Christmas rolls around again. Oh well. Okay, and but come on, this is really thick stuff. I love it, but it's kind of, it makes a beautiful bow, but it's kind of hard to manhandle sometimes. Okay, and so just to double check, even though you measured, sometimes it decides it's not gonna. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. You just fold up. Oh, look, you match. Okay. And you cut off at your 10 inches. Oh yes, I see. You're tired? Oh, okay.
How do we get blankets into a ball?
You roll them up.
A sphere.
Okay, so we're gonna move down 1 inch. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do 1 inch on these. Depending on how many ribbons I am using, I'll either go down 1 inch or 1/2 inch, or I'll start off with 1 inch and then I'll do 1 inch on the 2-inch bows, and then when I get down to the smaller ribbons, then I'll only go down by half. So, okay, so we got 15, so we're gonna go, you want just 1 inch on the tails, but we're gonna do going down 1/2 inch on the loops. So go down a full inch on the tails, 1 inch on the loops. I know, I'm probably just confusing people more than I'm helping at this point. Sorry. Because this is the process. I mean, I've been doing this a while and I'm still like, you change your mind a million times during the process, and that's fine. You don't have to stick to a rule book. If you want to change something up because it's going to look better, you do it. It's your baby. You're the one who's making it, not the lady on the tutorial. It's you. It's your creation. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we go. And so I'm going down 1 inch. So we're going to go 9 inches on that. And roll. And I should have just spent another $1.50 and got the ones with big heads on them, but I didn't, and now I'm paying for it. Okay. This was Valentine's Day clearance ribbon, and never used it. It's made in
Mom,
Woolwich.
can you help me find my blankie?
Your blankie's right there. You're holding it.
Oh, I don't know how to find it.
I'll help you with that in a minute, honey. Okay, so we're gonna go down 1 inch. So we're at 8 inches now. And we're gonna twist, push down. Woo! There it goes. That's why I want a ribbon holder. Dad, if you watch this, you were supposed to bring me a ribbon holder. Okay, so we're gonna go to 1/2 inch. So we're at 4 inch. Okay, go down 1/2 inch,
This is what, but not this
1/2 inch, and then we squash and we fold upwards. Hey, I actually got it right that time. Woo! Okay, and we're gonna go down 1 inch, scissors. Is that gonna be too much blue? Do I want to do something else right now? Okay, I think that's too much blue, so we're gonna, what do I do? Yeah, see? I changed my mind. Right then I changed my mind. See, you can change your mind whenever you want. It's your project. Okay. Let me go down 1 inch. Twist, flop, sweetie. You will survive, I promise. Okay, there's that. And the more loops you do, the more it likes to creep back up. So you've got to kind of keep your hands and feet and arms inside the carpet. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay, and then we go like that. Okay. Woohoo! What was that? That's right. Okay, that landed in my tool bag, so at least I kind of know where it is. And now, I'm trying to work fast because I don't have very much battery left on my phone, and I really want to do this because there are a few people over today in my group that are like, oh my gosh, that's an amazing bow. How do you do that? And I'm like, what? For you guys, I am going to just do this really quick. Just so you just have to watch one video and then be done with it. Okay, I'm actually going to make the tails the same length as the last ones that I made. Just because they're getting pretty short, and I really love this black ribbon. You can't see that, but see how pretty that is? Just exactly like what a spoiled kitty cat will wear, you know? That's what I'm going for, spoiled kitty cat. Hey, quit making her bark. It's loud. Hi, you are fine. Back hound. Yes, you are just fine. Go lay down. Yes, we know. Yes, murder, death, kill. We know. See, everyone's life is chaos. It's not just yours. All the other people in their tutorials, they look just so put together and calm, and not how real life is. It's not. Okay. So we're go ahead. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go down and we're going to cut down to there. Okay. Okay, now, the dabber instructions, what they'll tell you is you go through and put the wire through the slats, and then when you're done, you lift up and you twist it around. I don't like that. I feel like I can't actually manipulate the bow to look how I want. It's always like stuck in one place or another, just really too tight. So when we're done, we're gonna mush, 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 and then we're gonna get it up in our fingers here. You're gonna slide it up. You're gonna take your tinsel tie. You're gonna put it right there on the middle. Hold together, and then you're gonna give it some good twisting. Okay, we're done with that. Okay, so now, really quick, there are a lot of people who do this like as they're going. I always find that I miss some, and then I don't discover them until I have the bow on the wreath and I'm almost done with the embellishments, or either that or I'm taking pictures of it and then I realize, oh, okay, that's why that looks weird. So I just do them all at the end, putting the bow together. Dovetails. Dovetail, remember, always up. Go. I do them backwards so often. Okay. So, you got it folded. Go from the crease up to the edge. Okay? Beautiful. Every time. With satin ribbons, don't go as deep because the points do have a tendency to curl inwards. And you can't really see a dovetail. And the lower the quality of the ribbon, the more that's going to happen. And also, if it's satin ribbon, you really do have to be quite shallow on your dovetails. Otherwise, yeah. It's just going to curl on you and you're going to be frustrated. But you know what? I've been doing this. I've been doing this for a year and a half now. I still have that problem. I'm still going to have that problem. I still have lots of problems. We're all learning together still. The only reason why I'm doing tutorials is because I'm making the wreaths anyway. I'm stuck inside. You know what? Might as well. Why not? It's my philosophy for half of my life. You know what? Why not? Okay, so you're going to tug bottom tails out. And then, like a plus sign or an X, you're going to pull your loops opposite. Then you're going to go to your next color. Just kind of over to the side. And remember, you are the boss of the ribbon. It is not the boss of you, even though sometimes it feels like it. You are the boss. Or at least tell yourself that until you believe it. Sometimes I don't even believe it. Sometimes it really does feel like the ribbon is in charge. And I just think, okay, fine, be that way. I'll just work around it. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry due to just time, and I don't want you guys having to watch a 20-minute long video for one bow, but I'm still not super speedy at this, but I do try. Okay, you just tug. There are people who do have bow fluffers, which pretty much a board that has a nail in it, and then you just kind of tie it on there, and you can tug and twist, and it's all flat where you can see it, and it doesn't feel like you're fighting an octopus, which is what I feel like I'm doing right now. Look at all this. It's craziness. Craziness! Okay. Tug, and we're on the last color. Tug. 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 Okay, so I never bother getting these 100% perfect because I have found that once you get them on the wreath and you start messing around with placement and everything like that, it's going to leave the places that you've designated, and it will smush, it will lose its flat. So you just kind of want to get it to where you have an idea. And then get your frame. See, where's my flat spot? Where's my flat spot? Flat spot's right here. Okay, you'll always have that weird kind of flattish spot that doesn't look quite full enough. And that is like, it's perfect because you don't have to worry about where to stick your bow. It's been decided for you. So you just pick, and then you get down and you find your two inners, two inner bars. And then you pull, not too tight, not too tight. You don't want it to be eaten by your wreath, just nestled. Okay, and so, a little bit closer. Okay, so after you've got it in there, you just kind of twist the way that you want, maneuver your ribbons around, and then to do your curls, just like that. See? You just take your fingers, almost like you're playing with your hair. Do. And it just makes them swoop down. Sometimes you do have to do them a couple of times to get them to lay right, but it's kind of therapeutic when you're working on it. So yeah, and then you just kind of tug around, make sure everything's kind of where we want. I'm gonna go back and fluff this up a little bit more because this was a rush job just to kind of get a video out there for y'all. But, okay. So, there you have it. That is that style bow. And I'm sorry that the light is kind of crazy, but I hope that was helpful and informative, and maybe I'll do another one when things are not quite as chaotic. Okay, so thank you and have a nice night.